Hello everyone. I'm sorry the lighting's not the best. I'm trying to do this video when I really shouldn't be because I'm in kind of a public area and people are going to be walking by like she's talking to her computer, okay? But I tried to make this video earlier. I actually did make this video earlier and the sound did not work. So clearly it wasn't meant to be. I'm going to do it again and try to cover more stuff. So this is just an informational about what the 90-day challenge is. The S-Cubed 90-day challenge, no sugar, sex, or spirits. So basically what that'll look like is obviously clearly enough you can't have sex of any kind. You're not going to, when I say sugar, I don't mean naturally occurring sugars, things like apples, bananas, you can have those, but processed sugar, we're going to stay away from that completely. We don't want any high fructose corn syrup, we don't want any processed white sugar, brown sugar, none of that. And then lastly, alcohol. Again, self-explanatory, you can't have it. There will be 3 phases of the 90 days. Each one is approximately a month long by itself. And the reason why I did that is it's kind of hard to take 90 days in stride and stay motivated and inspired. But when you're doing it in 30 days, it's a little bit easier. Also, each phase is going to coincide with another challenge that the FitFam project is going to be doing. So in October, starting October 1st, so we have about 3 days, 3 or 4 days before this starts, FitFam project is going to be doing Fall into Fineness for October. They're going to be doing No Way November, and then the Merry Maintenance Challenge for December. And I'm going to also partake in all of those. So, Fall into Fineness, I know that it's going to be more of an all-encompassing food and exercise. No Way November, you're going to keep what you've been doing for the Fall into Fineness, but you're not going to weigh yourself. So in October, you'll weigh yourself at least once a week. But once we get to November, you're not going to weigh yourself at all. You're just going to know that you've either been doing it or you haven't, and you're going to hold yourself accountable. And then once we get into December, most people will be wanting to celebrate the holidays and eating those foods that aren't particularly the best for our bodies, and that's okay, but we want to at least make sure that we maintain our weight. For day 1, I decided that I was going to do this challenge because of my own personal development reasons. So most people know it's a story I tell everybody. I was engaged, broke off my engagement, and prior to that I had a miscarriage. Both of these really changed my life and shaped the way that I shaped the person that I am today. And so when I moved back from Atlanta, where I was living with my ex, I realized that I was unhappy in a multitude of ways, but the easiest thing to fix at that time was my physical body. And so I did that and kind of neglected my mental, spiritual, my faith. Mental, physical, intellectual, I kind of neglected those areas. And so now I'm taking this time to not only finish and complete what I started on my physical journey, but I'm going to implement those mental things. And in the past, sex, alcohol, and sugar have been things that I used to cope when I was mentally drained. So I'm not going to use those to cope, and hopefully I don't hate myself after this because it's going to be rough for me. It's going to be really rough for me. So day 1. Day 1 is complete for me. It's 2 a.m. on day 2, but I'm just gonna tell you how day 1 was. Day 1 was really good. Day 1 was really good. The only thing is, because you're not having any processed sugar, there's processed sugar in most protein powders. So I got this protein powder that doesn't have any sugar in it at all, and it's called Now Pea Protein powder, and it looked really good online, and the macros are great, but it tastes like dirt. It is so nasty, and all I could think to myself was, there's gotta be a better way to do this. It should not be this nasty. So I'm gonna finish that, and I'm gonna push through it, but really, that is the nastiest stuff that I've ever had in my life. So that's gonna be rough. Along with the fasting from those 3 things, I'm also reading the Bible from cover to cover, and I have an inspirational quote for each week that I'll recite every day after I read the Bible, which I read today, and it was good. It was good. Ooh, I also have a prayer candle, which I don't really know how people feel about that. I don't really care. I like prayer candles, not because I'm Catholic or anything, but because they remind me to pray, and they last a long time. So I like them. My inspirational quote is, "The first wealth is health." Ralph Emerson. True. And so I'll say that every day for the next 6 days. And I also have developmental goals that I want to meet for the week. So this week I want to locate a GRE study guide, because I am a senior and I need to go to grad school, but I haven't taken the GRE yet, and I take it October 20th, and clearly you do not have to tell me that I should have already been studying, because I know. Complete a list of possible grad schools, and then I'm going to do some studying in history, because my focus is sociology with a concentration in race and inequality, and I have minors in humanities and education. So I never want to make any money, clearly, but I care about people. That is all I have as far as diet and exercise. I'll show you what I'm eating on the FitFam page, and maybe if you want it, I'll do like a couple days of my eating. I'm going to try to check in every day, even if it's like 2 minutes, just to say if it's rough, if it's good, how I'm feeling. And then every Monday will be a more formal check-in, and I'll give you my weight and everything, except for in November. In November, I'll still check on Mondays, but I won't be weighing myself in November. So that is all. That completes day 1, weigh-in 1. Did I say how much I weighed? I don't remember if I said how much I weighed. How embarrassing. I weighed 187, which, if you can do math, is no longer 100 pounds, because I started at 280 and now I'm 187. Last week I decided that I was going to do this, and I also decided that I was just going to eat whatever I wanted, and that I would gain a couple pounds, but I'd be fine. No, like I gained 7 pounds in like 4 days, so, because I started eating what I wanted on Thursday, and then I weighed on Monday, and I was 7 pounds up, which most of it is water weight, granted, I know that, but at the same time, I'm not too happy about that. So, 187 starting weight. I took before pictures today, and I will take more pictures to update at the end of phase 1, which will be October 30th. That's all, folks.